Well, you decided to sell your house. Congratulations! But now you're probably looking around and thinking, oh my God, this place needs some real sprucing up. It needs that wow factor. But you're on a tight budget. You're thinking, oh God, I can't afford to have contractors come in and do these major renovations, and I certainly can't afford a professional stager. What do I do? Where do I start? Well, today's your lucky day, because I'm going to share with you my top tips and tricks for staging a home on a budget to get your house sold. So stick around. Hello, and thank you for joining me. My name is Kathy Salmon, and I'm a real estate agent with Easy Home Search Real Estate in Fall River, Mass. And today I'm going to talk to you about my tips and tricks for staging on a budget. Staging your home is the best strategy for selling your home faster and for more money. I share these tips with all my sellers, so I thought I'd share them with you. And as you go through these tips, you may say to yourself, well, this really doesn't make a difference for me, or, ooh, I really like that. But just know, no matter what you do, staging can make the difference to attract buyers and get good offers. If you like what you see on this video, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more of these informational videos, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell, and you'll be notified when the next video comes out. So let's get going. The first thing you want to do is deep clean your home. Cleaning is a simple way to stage on a budget. Vacuum and dust, that's a given. But go the extra mile. Scrub the grout in the bathroom. Soak the faucet heads in vinegar to remove some of the line scale buildup. Wipe down the baseboards. Best thing is, the supplies that you're going to use are very inexpensive, and chances are pretty good you already have them, so you may not have to spend anything at all. My next big tip is declutter everything. Clutter can make a home feel small and messy, and believe me, less is more. Even small homes look much larger once they've been cleared out and decluttered. Decluttering may feel a little overwhelming at first, but once you get started, you can do it in steps. You'll get there. And the big bonus is you're decluttering, you're moving things out, you're starting to pack away, so when you go to move and your house finally sells, you won't have a lot you're going to need to do. My next tip is remove your personal items. Keep in mind the main reason for staging a home is because you want to show off your home's potential. In order to keep the buyers focused on your home, remove any personal items like family photos, knickknacks, or any memorabilia, because it can be distracting for buyers. And because you're removing things and you're not adding anything, this home staging trick is totally free. My next staging tip is paint the walls, if you have to, with neutral colors. Sometimes buyers have a really hard time looking beyond those bright, bold, dramatic colors. So to appeal to more buyers, repaint the walls a neutral color like white, cream, beige, or light gray, which is very popular. Paint is relatively cheap, and studies actually show that neutral paint jobs can bring sellers an average of 107% return on their investments. In other words, painting is a perfect option for home staging on a budget. But I would also suggest, if you are not much of a painter, get a professional painter. If a paint job is done wrong, it can sometimes look worse than if you didn't paint it at all. So just something to keep in mind. Next, you want to remove any evidence of pets. Odors and other signs of household pets like scratch marks on the floor or chewed on furniture, it might deter some buyers from even considering your home. And remove any carpet stains. You can treat the stains with, let's say, a mixture of vinegar, water, baking soda, peroxide, and detergent. Also think about buying something already made like Zap. That's a great carpet stain remover. You also want to think about disguising any scratches with a hardwood repair kit, also found at your hardwood store. Very inexpensive. Be sure to find a place for your pets to stay while you're staging and your home is being shown. This way your furry friends don't get in the way of a potential sale. Next, refresh with mild scents. Your home should not only look good, but it should smell good. Because homeowners have lived in the house for so long, they can actually become nose blind to certain smells like pets and cigarette odors. And you want to try to eliminate these odors. Try sprinkling baking soda on the soft surfaces like furniture, leaving it to sit overnight, and then vacuum it up in the morning. Wash your windows, steam clean your carpets, maybe scrub your walls with soap and a real nice non-abrasive sponge. You can also add some ambiance by placing a diffuser with a light natural scent like vanilla or lavender. But keep in mind, keep it light. If it's too strong of an odor, buyers may think you're trying to hide a scent. Next, let in the natural light. A well-lit room is a strong selling point for many buyers, and natural light can make small rooms appear larger, and it's all free. And if you don't have a lot of natural window light in every room, then think about getting the right light bulbs. To get the natural light, replace fluorescent bulbs with soft white bulbs. You can also use daylight bulbs. They give off a blue hue, which can work well in kitchens and bathrooms and home offices. Next, you want to organize the closets. Buyers are always concerned about storage. It's actually top of their list when they're looking at homes. So organizing your closets, it's an easy way to stage on a budget. The goal here is to create empty space as much as possible. Keep the floors clear. Maybe find a shoe rack that you can place on the doors. And be sure that the clothes are hung neatly. Remove any items that you don't think you're going to need before you move. Chances are you're probably going to be able to get rid of half of what's actually in your closet. This will give a much better impression of the space. Next staging tip, complete any minor home repairs or any projects that you've started. Maybe you started painting a room and you haven't finished it, or you bought a new door and you haven't hung it yet. You want to install the door, you want to finish the painting, anything that you've started. And do you have any other minor repairs in mind? Well, go ahead and do them. Make the repairs. For a few bucks, you could really cut down on the time your home will sit on the market. Next, landscape your flower beds. Most people don't realize the power of curb appeal. It's the first impression for the buyer. A buyer could take one look on the outside and decide not to even go in. So by landscaping your front yard, it creates that welcoming vibe. Now on to the bathroom. You can update your bathroom and it doesn't have to cost you a lot. Maybe update the faucets and the fixtures, or buy some new rugs. Maybe get a cheap shower curtain and a liner. All you want to do is give your bathroom a nice, new, and fresh appeal. Now we're on to the bedroom. If your bedding doesn't match or looks worn, buying a new set is really worth the investment. A well-made bed is essential when staging bedrooms. So buying an inexpensive matching set from a budget-friendly retailer is an easy way to transform the space. You've gone through the tips and tricks and you see, there's a few things here that I really want to do. This might make a difference, but I'm not really sure. Why not talk to your agent? Because planning your strategy with your agent is really the best way to make sure your home puts off the image and the vibes that the buyers in your area are looking for. More than likely, your real estate agent will have an idea as to what your home's potential buyer pool will look like and what are the best strategies to do. Well, I want to thank you for joining me, and I really hope that you got some great information on tips and tricks for staging your home on a budget. See you at the next video.